Hi, I'm Jim Hilgendorf. My wife Elizabeth and I are continuing our journey of traveling together to a new America. Elizabeth passed away about a year ago, but we're together still, heart to heart, in life, in death, reaching out to people all across the country. You know, there's a new world coming, really crying for expression. A few years ago, I read an article about a young boy, 10 years old, who had been watching television about the war going on in the Middle East between the Muslims and Jews and Christians. And his comment after seeing all this was, maybe we need a new religion. So, you know, today we're faced with this enormous, horrendous thing that's going on here in Ukraine. Russia invading, trying to dominate a whole country, sending in bombs everywhere to destroy homes, to murder people indiscriminately. And if you look at time to time, you'll see Vladimir Putin, the architect of this horror show. Right alongside him, at times, is another person, the patriarch of the Russian Orthodox Church. And we see this collusion of power and religion throughout history. They're buddies. And we don't have to dig really deeper into the past or look at other countries. We can look right in our own backyard. For several years, we were facing a president, Donald Trump, who was trying to sow division and discord everywhere, maligning nationalities, African Americans, Mexicans, women, and actually trying to create an alternate reality that would do away with the facts, the fake news. And this is exactly what Putin has instituted in Russia at this time. You know, one of my favorite heroines of American history is a woman named Abby Kelly Foster. I don't know if you've ever heard of her. She was born in 1811 in Worcester, Massachusetts, on a farm. She became a teacher. And then in her 20s, she attended a lecture by the great abolitionist William Lloyd Garrison. And her life turned on a dime. And for the decades following in the 19th century, she became one of the most vocal advocates for, first of all, for the abolition of slavery, and then after the Civil War for voting rights for African Americans. And she was a tremendous voice and activist for the full rights now for women. One of the things that Abby was known for was her doctrine of come-outerism. And by this she meant that if you were a Christian and you would have to come out of any kind of organization, religion, which supported slavery. There was no middle ground. It was either or. Today we have a kind of a need for our come-outerism of our own. We still have a president who's influencing a great deal in our politics and national life, who's still trying to divide, to sow division, and supported deeply by the Republican Party and the members of that party, and by the leadership, many churches across this United States. You know, it's we need a new philosophy, a new religion, recognizing the sanctity of all life and the sanctity of the individual, and moving beyond these minor distinctions of race and culture and ethnicity and all these kinds of even religion that serve to divide us, to separate us. And I'm a Buddhist, a member of the Soka Gakkai International, a member alongside 12 million other members in 192 countries and territories around the world, really working to really bring forth these ideas into actuality, the sanctity of all life, and to move beyond these distinctions into the recognition that we are all part of something much larger. It's called humanity, and moving together with all kinds of people, all kinds of organizations who are devoted to these same principles. There's these things are coming up in our face. The COVID-19 epidemic worldwide, this war in Ukraine, global warming, and the threat of nuclear destruction. And they're showing us that we have to all grow into a larger identity worldwide. The identity of human being, the identity of humanity to which we all belong, and start working for the happiness of all people. And finally, I'd just like to say, keep faith with yourself. Keep faith with your greater dreams for yourself and for our country and for our world. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo.